Get on the ground. Lay down, face down on the ground, boss.
Keep your hands up!
Teenagers are usually problematic when growing up because they are eager to experience the world. Sometimes they become too problematic and have to be put in check by law enforcement.
Hi, sir. I understand, sir. Can you talk to me for just a couple minutes? Sorry, the EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man.
On July 28, 2023, officers of the New Mexico Police Department arrested a teenager after allegedly shooting and killing a 13-year-old girl. The suspect pulled his father's handgun and shot the girl. He proceeded to drag her body outside and return to the residence.
Were you here?
That 10 will get with your started.
You said you do have a pulse?
Out. Window. Some
Test control to Latier Fire. If you can proceed to the area of...
She alive?
Is there anything I can get?
Road, again,
She still has a pulse, but I'm gonna have to ask you, bro. What you're doing right now is not helping. I'm gonna need you to either go sit down over here or just give us a second, okay? You don't need to be upset. I understand it's your sister. I understand, but what you're doing right now is I understand, but what you're doing right now is not helping. Okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole to you.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not trying to be an asshole to you. I'm trying to help you, buddy. Okay? What you're doing right now isn't helping. Please just go over there with them.
All you guys doing is filling for pulse. I don't think doing much.
Well, here's the thing, dude. The medics are on the way. All we can try to do is keep her alive while the medics are here. She is. She has a pulse.
How good?
So it's pretty good. So can you please just go over there and let us do our job, please? It's okay. It's okay, bud. I understand you're upset. I totally get it. Okay.
Officers arrive at the residence after responding to a call about an injured girl. They attend to the injured girl, and her brother panics while asking if his sister is still alive. The officers calm him and ask him to leave the area.
I'm looking for a casing too down there. I'm not seeing anything yet. They said it happened down here on the street, and that's where I'm looking. Hey Siri. Okay, Google. Call Chief.
Sure, call in Chief.
I'm not sure if it was down here. He said it seemed like they carried her up here, but this was closed.
Officers are initially informed that the young girl was the victim of a drive-by shooting. They search the area for evidence relating to the shooting.
So we're gonna shut it down, clear the scene.
Your copy is down, great.
Thank you. Let's get some tape and
Start taping everything off.
tape everything off. Put the unit in the road. I want to block off whatever we can.
The 13-year-old girl, identified as Archuleta, is pronounced dead shortly after. The area becomes a murder scene as the officers now begin a murder case.
And then he ends up pointing it at her, and she went to go.
Give me 1 second, okay? Pulled out a 22. Was it a 22? What kind of revolver do you know?
I don't know my
You
guns.
just know that it was a revolver handgun, right?
Yeah, I know it was one of those Aspen.
Got you. Okay.
And he points it at her, and she went to go like take it away from her face, right? All of a sudden, you just hear a boom. I look, and I see her fall to the ground. Next thing you know, she starts to bleed.
So he shot her in the face with the handgun?
Yeah,
Where were you guys when he shot her with the handgun?
I think the kitchen.
You guys were inside the house when it happened?
Yeah.
A girl informs the officers that a group of friends were in the suspect, Porfirio Bound's house. The boy suddenly pulled out a gun while they were hanging out and pointed it at Archuleta.
And he points it at her, and so she went to go move it. And that's when you just hear the loud bang and a little bit of a light. And then she drops. And next thing you know, she just starts to bleed.
Okay.
There was a story of a vehicle driving by.
Oh. Yeah, he made that story up whenever he shot her and took her outside.
What did he tell you about that?
He tried to make up the story that the drive-by happened right next to that dumpster in front of his on the road. Tried to say a drive-by happened right there, and that her brother went to his house freaking out about it, and they ended up dragging her over there.
The girl describes what happened after Brown pointed the gun at Archuleta. Multiple witnesses later confirmed that Brown came up with the idea of saying the incident was a drive-by shooting.
Hi, sir. I understand, sir. Can you talk to me for just a couple minutes? Sorry, the EMS just pronounced her deceased.
Oh my God, man. She's gone. What? She's gone. Can I please go see her?
Yes, sir. I'll have one of my guys meet you. I'm trying to stay out here to block this off.
I'm fine.
404, 406. You have the father walking in now. He's got carpenter knee pads on, a blue t-shirt and a baseball cap. I'm sorry, sir. My condolences. I'm honestly, I'm gonna do my damnedest to figure out what happened. I'm sorry.
I don't know, but my son called me. Oh God, I don't know. I can't do it.
An officer sadly informs Archuletta's father that his daughter was just pronounced deceased. The man informs his wife, and she begins sobbing.
Before I speak to you, I'm only going to ask you two things, but before I speak to you, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do, and it will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one can be provided to you at no cost. You also have the right to have your parent present during questioning. Do you understand your rights? Okay.
I'll be okay, okay? I love you, okay?
They ain't got nothing on me, I ain't worried.
Barb.
They ain't got nothing on me, so I ain't do nothing.
It's okay. Just keep your mouth quiet. We have a lawyer. It's gonna be okay, but you're gonna have to drink something.
I can't. Bro, my wrists are all getting cut into.
Settle down. You have to settle down. You have to be calm right now, okay?
My wrists are getting cut into.
It's okay. Here. Barb, I know.
I can't.
You're arrested. I can't do anything about that.
Porfirio is taken into custody after the officers inform his father that his son was responsible for Archuletta's death. They read the boy his rights, and he gets agitated while in the patrol vehicle.
You have a few that are out. Okay, with that right there. Have your hands, put your hand on your back.
I don't understand this. Can you just explain it to me?
Yeah, but he's going to explain it.
Porfirio's father is placed under arrest after investigation. Shows that he didn't properly conceal the weapons, and his son had easy access to them. Porfirio was charged with murder, tampering with evidence, and assault on a police officer. His father was charged with negligent making a firearm accessible to a minor, resulting in death.
Radio, shots fired, shots fired. Hey, I'm behind you, I'm behind you. Where is he? I don't know.
On July 2023, officers of the Fayetteville Police Department received calls of a suspected kidnapping case. The suspect, a 20-year-old man named Cameron Hopkins, showed up armed at a Wingstop and abducted 19-year-old Kalia Jones, his ex-girlfriend. The event led to a high-speed chase, and Hopkins ended up shooting Jones when officers caught him.
Are you mom? Are you mom or?
No, I'm her boss.
Where is she?
He took her. I just got off the phone with the operator because they told me that this was him. That's not him. It's a red Camaro like this, but it has.
No, they find him right now. So, all right, what happened?
He came in. The guy came in with this. Well, he didn't come in exactly with him, but he came in with him and two other guys. And when she saw him, now earlier she did tell me that he had just took out a loan in her name and some other stuff. And she told me this when she got to work at 7 o'clock this evening. So she pulled me to the side and she was like, remember my ex-boyfriend I was telling you about? He just came in. And I was like, where is he? So, because I wanted to, because she looked frightened. So when she told me what he had on, that's when he walked back. Because I guess he went around the back looking for her. He came back around and he walked back through here. And I was like, excuse me, you can't come back here. And he pushed past me and walked up to her. And she started screaming. She was like, he got a gun, he got a gun. And I heard him cock the gun, grab her arm, and he walked her out with the gun at her side like this and walked her out the front door.
Okay. 1 second.
An officer arrives on the scene and meets the restaurant's boss. She explains how Hopkins entered the building and threatened to shoot Jones while leading her outside.
Approaching Ayla Sunday. 10-4 approaching Ayla Sunday.
I don't think it's possible. Only 150 coming on the Hollywood. Speed 60 passing Ponderosa Trace coming up on 54. Light traffic.
A patrolling officer spotted a vehicle matching the description of Hopkins' car and decided to follow it. The car began speeding away, leading to a vehicle pursuit.
Radio, shots fired, shots fired. Hey, I'm behind you. I don't know.
The officers use a strategic maneuver to surround the vehicle and end the pursuit. Hopkins fires several shots inside the vehicle and proceeds to shoot at the officers. Some bullets hit the officers' vehicle while the officers are still inside.
Radio, shots fired, shots fired. Hey, I'm behind you, I'm behind you. Where is he? I don't know.
Shot fired, 6-4, be advised, there's 2 in the vehicle, shots were fired from the suspect.
Hey, y'all hold up right here. They're still in the vehicle with shots being fired. Units advise Clayton. Units advise we're at Lovejoy High School. If we can get some units coming to the back side of the school and knock them off. There's two occupants. Two occupants in the car.
So if you get Clayton there quickly.
All right, what you want to do?
Some officers step out of their vehicle and duck for cover while surrounding Hopkins. More patrol vehicles arrive on the scene, and an officer informs them on what is going on. He also requests for backup.
I didn't see anybody take off. I got the driver's side door pinned.
Okay.
They'd have to go out the passenger side. Warren, did you see them go out the back? They still got to be in there.
Warren, can you see anything from your side? Driver's seat.
Driver's seat?
Hey, we got to move.
Yeah. Get back. Get back. Let's go back to this Cox, your car.
The officers realize that Hopkins must be in the vehicle with Jones. The driver's door is blocked, and there is only one other exit, as the car has only 2 doors.
Less lethal.
Less lethal. Less lethal.
I'm on your left. Is it popping?
Not busting the windows like I wanted to.
All right.
Is she in the vehicle?
Yes. Yeah, both of them are in there.
I don't know where. Yeah, there's a little OC, but...
The officers fire several rounds of non-lethal gas that forces the suspect to flee the vehicle. This gives the officers a chance to advance on his position.
No, because the gun went off on her. Okay, okay. We're not arguing with you, dude. All right, we're
Stick your head out.
Stick your head out. We're going to jump this on you so you can get some of that OC out of your eye.
Turn your head the other way.
The officers arrest Hopkins and find Jones in the vehicle. She unfortunately passed away from several gunshot wounds sustained from Hopkins. Hopkins faces multiple charges, including murder and possession of a weapon.
All right, man. Take the backpack off. We finna go to jail. Don't resist me, dude. What is it? Don't resist me. Don't do it. I got you.
On September 20th, 2022, officers of the Hamilton County Police Department responded to a call from East Ridge High School. A student had allegedly become aggressive after not being selected to play in a game of kickball. The coach exempted the suspect, Taurus Sledge, from the team because he initially didn't want to play. An officer arrives at the school and talks to the coach. The coach fills him in on what is going on and how Sledge accused him of being a racist.
What happened? We're playing kickball game. He wouldn't play. So as soon as the basketball's coming out, he comes out here and wants to play basketball. So I come up to him. I'm like, Taurus, you said you were sick. He said, don't approach me like that. I said, I'm a teacher. I can approach you how I want to. I didn't do this disrespectfully. I just asked him a question. And then I try to go over here. He goes over here, and I try to walk him outside to get him one-on-one. And he's at the basketball, and it comes to me, and I grab the basketball, and then he sort of bucks on me and comes at me into my face. And he won't talk to me. And he says, you're a racist. You can ask Katie. I ain't. But I want to have a conversation in front of you with him. Because he got to know he was wrong and he's talking to him.
The officer walks to Sledge and he narrates his side of the story. He begins to get angry and raises his voice as he speaks. The officer instructs him to calm down.
The administrators, my counselor, whoever can't hire a teacher for my institute. My institute, I've been taking all 4 years. You're supposed to lay out. Yes. Okay, Mr. Blake. I've been taking him for 4 years. It ain't my fault if they can't hire another teacher, keep a teacher in that class. Okay. So with that being said, my institute, my guidance counselor put me in here. Okay. Not knowing that I told him I wasn't feeling good. Came to him about that. That was already done on about. Yes, done on about. We left alone. Okay, cool. We cool. I'm up there in the bleachers sitting down. Finally, when I come down from off the bleachers, you want to come at me aggressively. What happened to you? You supposed to be in the bleachers. Like, that's not how you talk to me. You could be a good citizen, but be aware. When you talking to me, it's respect.
So what happened after that?
After that, it wasn't nothing else to discuss. I walked off and continued on what I was doing. I'm not finna talk to a good old citizen. You could have your little, you feel me? That's not gonna resolve nothing. If I'm not doing nothing, if I'm minding my own business, don't come to me no type of way. And how you bumped up against me like that?
We're talking to
how
us.
you bumped up against me like that?
As a teacher, you didn't play our organized game.
I told you I wasn't feeling good. That was the end of what you said, what you discussed. I'm minding my own business. I walked out.
Sledge begins walking away, and the officer follows him around the basketball court. The officer instructs Sledge to get his property and follow him.
It doesn't matter if I'm up there on the bleachers and I'm telling you, I was feeling myself. It's the reason why I came down from off the bleachers. It don't matter about no basketball. It don't matter about no kickball. It don't got nothing to do with none of that. I said I was feeling sick. If I'm feeling sick, I'm going to be up there on the bleachers. Where did you not understanding that? When I'm feeling myself, I'm going to come down. Where did you not understanding that?
Lower your voice. Lower your voice.
Oh, I'm just excusing myself. Anything else you want to come from? If you want to talk to
right
anybody, I got a lawyer, anything, but you're not finna come to me no type of way and disrespect me.
Hold on.
Bro, get your hands off me.
Hold on.
Get your hands off me.
I said hold on.
You got 5 seconds to get your hands. You got 5 seconds to get your hands on me.
What you gonna do?
You got 5 seconds to get your hands on me. I ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna get your up off of me and get out my presence like you got some sense. Be a good citizen like you is.
How about you be a good citizen, not raise your voice?
With that badge on your hook.
And causing a big scene inside the gym.
No, I ain't causing
you're really pushing for disorderly conduct.
I ain't pushing nothing.
You are.
I'm pushing some, alright. Like I said, stay right.
Okay. Sledge sits on the bleacher and refuses to stand when the officer instructs him to. The officer allows him record and says he being disorderly in front of everyone else.
Even Mr. Perry wants you to get you stuff because he wants you to meet him over there. So let's go.
I don't care about what Mr. Perry said. I'm in this class. I just got in this class.
Okay,
I don't give
let's
a
go.
fuck what you say to me, dog.
Let's go.
Get the out my face.
Come on, man. You finna take a ride to jail.
Who the talking about ride to jail? I ain't do shit to begin with.
It's called disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct. You ain't
and let's go.
No.
Boy. Get up off the bleachers. That's fine. You can record all you want. I've been recording the whole time.
That's cool.
Get up off the bleachers.
Keep recording. I hope you got everything I said in there, too.
So let's go.
The officer decides to place Sledge under arrest for refusing to listen to his orders. Sledge struggles as he resists arrest, and the officer's body cam falls off.
What is it? Don't resist. Don't do it. I got you. So leave it out of here. Okay?
Sledge gets on a call with someone and informs the person that the officer won't let him leave the school. The officer instructs him to take off his bag, but Sledge refuses and ends up getting pepper sprayed.
Take the bag off.
You gonna put the badge back on like the camera you should have been?
Take the
Why
bag
you
off.
still holding me, man?
Because you're not listening to a lawful order that I'm giving you. Take the bag off.
You still holding me. Why is y'all still on me? This parents, why my parents ain't been called? Put my dad on the phone. Put my dad on the phone.
Take the bag off.
Why are you trying to get me to retain my stuff off of me? This is my property. This is me.
I'm not trying to steal it. I'm trying to get it off.
I don't care. You just
detain you in handcuffs.
You just threw me around.
Because you didn't listen. I told you to get up.
I didn't have no right to be treated the way you treated me. Why are you still holding me? I've been told you to give me a second.
The officer decides to take Sledge's bag off, but he falls to the ground in pain.
You're refusing a lawful order for me to be able to put you in handcuffs. Take the bag off. Take the bag off. Take it off. Take the bag off. Take it off. Take the bag off. Take the bag off. I'm going to take the bag off. We can get you decontaminated once the backpack is off. Take the bag off. Take it off. I know it's if you'd have just listened, this wouldn't have happened. That's all. That's all you had to do was listen. You still gonna resist? You want it some more, dude? Because that's fine. I got a whole can. Take the bag off, man. That's all you have to do is take the bag off. Take the bag off.
Why are you harassing me?
I told you to take the bag off.
Harassing me? I got you on camera.
That's fine, dude. Take the bag off. Take it off. I can't breathe. If you take the bag off, we'll get you decontaminated. That's all it is. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
He begins screaming as his eyes hurt from the pepper spray. Taurus Sledge was charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, and assault.
Hello. Okay, you Ashley? What's your last name? Okay.
On August 22, 2023, officers of the Stillwater Police Department arrested a 19-year-old woman for allegedly abusing and taking obscene photographs and videos of her boyfriend's 3-year-old daughter. The suspect took the disturbing footage while her boyfriend was asleep. The boyfriend and father of the child scrolled through her phone not long after and found the footage. Officers arrive at the suspect's residence and knock on her door. The suspect, a 19-year-old woman named Ashley Cheatham, opened the door about 30 seconds later. She informs officers that she doesn't have any clothes on.
Hello. Okay, you Ashley? What's your last name? Okay.
The officer places Ashley under arrest shortly after she opens the door and puts her in handcuffs. Prior to Ashley's arrest, her boyfriend reported her to the police and informed them that he had found disturbing footage of his 3-year-old daughter on her phone. The officers cover Ashley after fastening her handcuffs and ask if there are jeans or shorts she can put on.
I have no idea. I literally just woke up. I don't know.
Do you know where is your place where you normally keep your shorts?
Yeah, there's some right there. There's pajama pants are fine.
These pajamas right here? Okay, go ahead, put you in.
Ashley tells the officers about her recent breakup, but the officers are interested in finding clothes for her to put on. An officer assists Ashley in putting on some pants because she is unable to do it herself. They also ask if she has any shoes, and she directs the officer to it.
You got any form of like slip-on shoe or anything?
Can you put them up in the front a little bit? They're like falling down.
The officers ask Ashley if she wants to take her ID to the station. She confirms that her ID is in her purse and an officer picks it.
Is your ID in your purse? You want that to go with you?
The officers explain to Ashley why she is being arrested. They escort her out of the building after explaining to her, and she sobs.
You're under arrest for sexual battery of a minor.
Ashley was taken into custody and charged with several felonies, including abuse of a child and making disturbing types of obscene materials. She also faced charges of possession of illegal drugs and violations of the state's Computer Crimes Act.
Get out the vehicle. Keep that, stay that way. Stay that way. Keep facing that way.
On August 3, 2023, officers of the Atlanta Police Department received reports of 2 teenagers driving around and shooting at pedestrians with an airsoft gun. Some victims described the perpetrators to the officers. An officer observed the suspect's vehicle in the area and conducted a traffic stop. The driver was identified as 20-year-old Jamarian Muse, and the passenger was 18-year-old Takai Key.
Up out of the sunroof. Yeah, go ahead. Got a bandana or something on. Okay. Opens up with some sort of pneumatic shooting little pellets.
Thanks for checking on me.
15, 20 of them.
Officers question a victim of the teenage misconduct, and he describes what the young men were wearing. He informs the officers that the suspects took off as he approached them.
Let me get your hands out the window! Hands, driver!
Hey, fine. Peachtree and Brookwood.
Roll the window down, keep one hand up!
Correction 3272. I'll copy that.
Keep your hands up! Is there anybody else in the car besides y'all two? Hands up! What is wrong with y'all? Hands up!
An officer spotted the suspects in their vehicle and conducted a traffic stop. She instructed the suspects to put their hands out the window and carefully approach them while holding her gun.
Y'all know this is a great way to get hurt. Keep y'all hands right there.
Just on that unit that got us.
3272.
78, I got 2 at gunpoint. We'll get him detained in a minute. Don't move.
Okay, I copy. 2208, I copy. You're going to be out on the Darren and Lauren call.
The officer informs the suspects on how their actions could get them hurt.
Step out. Keep your hands
I think
up.
they confirm for the health, y'all, but Yeah, that's a fine. Vehicle has been stopped, and the unit has made contact with the
Get out the vehicle. Keep that. Stay that way. Stay that way. Keep facing that way. Keep facing that way. I didn't tell you to turn around.
No, I'm just trying.
The officer instructs the suspect to step out of the vehicle and opens his door. The suspect steps out while keeping his hands up. The officer proceeds to arrest him and place him in handcuffs. Backup arrives and assists the officer in placing the passenger under arrest.
Man, with the oil resign. See you like that, sir. Wait, you can push my, just push my thing up, sir. I got you. Can you pull my pants up, sir?
The passenger informs the officer that they didn't have any ill intentions behind their actions, and they weren't trying to kill anyone.
radio copy.
Got any weapons, anything on you right now?
I ain't got nothing on me, sir. I don't even got no shoes, sir. Where's at the house?
The officer moves the passenger to the patrol vehicle while his partner moves the driver. They separate the duo and place them in different vehicles. The officer searches the suspect's pockets for anything dangerous or incriminating. The officers search the vehicle and find the airsoft guns. They also find firearms and seize them as evidence. They also take account of all the victims of the boys' unnecessary attack. Jemarayon Muse was arrested with aggravated assault and possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. Takai Key received the same charges as the driver.
You're under arrest. What? You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
On October 18, 2023, officers of the Fall River Police Department received a call from a McDonald branch. The officers arrived on the scene and found a large group of children causing a disturbance. The officers warned the children to leave the premises as they weren't welcome, but they refused. They became confrontational and refused to leave the building.
From the manager, if you just walked in, time to leave, or you're going to be subject to trespass and will be arrested. I gave you the warning before you came in. They didn't want you in here. Time to leave, folks. Time to leave. I'm not playing. Time to go. Time to go. 1, 2, 6, 4. I'm going to need more cars.
The officer gets the children's attention and instructs them to leave. He informs the children that they can be arrested for trespassing if they refuse to oblige to his instructions. The children don't pay attention to the officer and ignore his instructions.
They want you out, man. It's not, I'm telling you to go. All right? You don't want to go? You want to give me a hard time? No problem. You are giving me a hard time because how many times did I say time to go?
How much use the bathroom?
How many times? If you don't start leaving, my handcuffs are coming on. First person that grabs going. You already ordered? Come over here. What about you? You have a ticket? All right. Just come over here, guys. Okay? Inside McDonald's. The manager wants the place put out. I got about 50 students just staring at it. No, time to go. I know you just didn't say what I think you said. It's time to go. I'm not playing around now. Listen, from the manager, he wants everybody out. Okay? So you either start leaving, I'm telling you that. Okay? I already talked to the manager. So you either start leaving, or we're going to start locking people up. We have other people here. All right, time to go. Time to go.
Order first and then leave?
Time to go.
For what? I know why.
Huh?
I know why.
Because he doesn't want anybody in here.
So you mean mad people can stay here, but I
We're kicking everybody out. We've got more cars coming.
There's all these other people here that's
So-
not ordering, so get them out.
But right now, I'm talking to you.
So you're dick riding.
Yep, time to go.
Yeah, so you're dick riding, so you're gay.
What is it?
So you're gay, nigga.
All right, that's what it is. Go.
The officer threatens to arrest the first person he grabs if the kids don't leave the building. He approaches a boy and says it's time to leave, but the boy refuses. He also insults the officer as he walks away.
Yo, who is you touching, bro?
I'm touching you. You're not going
touching
back
like
in.
that, nigga.
Time to go.
Go.
Yo, come over here. That's my little brother. He's coming with me too, all right? That's my little brother's coming. That's my cousin.
No, he's not.
That's my little brother right there.
You're about to go. He's not coming in. He's not coming in. You're not coming in. Go for my good again, you're gonna get whacked.
That dog, you niggas can't touch niggas without no problem, nigga. What are you gonna do about it, nigga?
We're gonna lock you up.
You're gonna get locked up. You're gonna get locked up.
Most of the children leave the building. A boy attempts entering, but the officers stop him. The boy becomes agitated, and the children surround the officers.
Last time, all the cruisers in the city are coming.
If you're not saying Ian, you're standing, time to go. You're under arrest. What? You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Rewind.
The officer in the building gives the children his final warning and informs them that all the city's patrol vehicles are on their way. He begins placing the children under arrest as they continue ignoring him.
For what? For what? What am I going where for?
Dude, I told you numerous times, did I not?
Told me what?
Can you pick up my AirPods?
What are your AirPods?
Can I walk with you to pick up my AirPods?
Yeah, you got
Niggas did not need to slip me after I told you I'm just standing up.
Dude, you were told to leave numerous times. I told you to leave. I told you don't come back in the store. I told you not to come back in. And then you came.
Eat shit all day. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get food if I need to get food, bro. It's like that. I don't
Why
care.
didn't have lunch at school?
Nigga, I don't eat that lunch. Nigga, it's not good.
Okay, so that's your fault.
Several teenagers are arrested by the officers and moved to different patrol vehicles. Some of the kids argue that they didn't do anything wrong, but the officer reminds them that they were warned multiple times before the arrest was made. 8 children were arrested and are all facing trespassing charges. Some of the children also face additional charges of resisting arrest, disorderly conduct and assault, and battery on a police officer.
Face down, on the ground, boss.
On May 31st, 2021, officers of the Atlanta Police Department noticed 2 men chasing cars by a gas station. The officers observed the suspects and watched their movement to and from the parking lot. The men went in between fuel pumps, around parked cars, and looked into one of the parked cars. The officers approached a 19-year-old Cedric Woods and realized he was in possession of a stolen weapon.
Go ahead, 45.
26. You call back and call me. Come on, come on.
Officers stand around the suspect as he sits under a light pole. The suspect doesn't move as the officers communicate with him.
Yo! I'll go get him. He got 69 gun.
What you got? Hey, some of the other guys was hot to fence behind the dump. If you guys can help us find him, we have a 69 gun. We gonna be on the move.
The suspect suddenly takes to his heels, and the officers immediately pursue him. He jumps over a fence with ease, and the officer returns to his patrol vehicle to begin pursuit. They realize they must be careful as the suspect has a dangerous weapon on him. The officer also informs dispatch on the current situation.
Get on the ground, boss. Get on the ground. Don't make me hurt you, big dog. Don't make me hurt you, big dog. Don't make me hurt you, bro. On the ground. On the ground. Stay exactly where you is. Get on the ground. Lay down. Face down. On the ground, boss. Other hand.
The officer gets to the suspect and stops his vehicle. He steps out as he instructs the suspect to get on the ground and avoid doing anything stupid that will get him hurt.
I got a warrant, bro.
I got a warrant.
What you say?
I had a warrant, bro.
I ain't say nothing about you having a warrant, but you definitely can't run.
I thought I had a warrant.
Everything okay?
88 detained.
I'm detained?
Proceed one time.
You were getting physically detained at this point. You was good till you pulled that gun out your pocket and threw it.
Okay.
Now stand on up. Let's go find that gun, big dog. Get on up. Where you tossed that gun at in them bushes?
What bush? What gun?
Bro, you know you had that gun in that right pocket. Come on. Come on, bro.
I ain't got no gun.
The officer stands above the suspect to prevent him from running and places him in handcuffs. He proceeds to lead the suspect to the patrol vehicle.
Right past it.
Target parking lot or the dump parking lot?
The dump parking lot.
Beautiful. You hear that, Ward? Would you thank them for coming out and good for them? Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell them as soon as we pull in the parking lot. Copy that. Great find, sir. We never check the middle, we just check the bushes.
Yeah, he looks like he probably just threw it out of his pants pocket when he was running through the parking lot. I didn't see it because I came around the back of the Quick Trip. I didn't come around the other side.
An officer moves around the parking lot in search of the gun that the suspect threw while running away. He finds the gun in the middle of the parking lot. That's our video for today, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more of our content. Also hit that notification button to get updated on our latest videos. See you on the next one.